Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. Dear students, your results are yet to come. You finished your exams. I am talking about class new 11th, the 10th class students who finished their exams and their results will take at least 1.5 months to be declared. Dear students, in these days, in off days, winter days, you must go some coaching centers to facilitate yourself physically so that you met with huge losses. That loss could be compensated. Dear students, the pandemic COVID-19 is having its new form, that is the new strand that has been detected from UK and some parts of South Africa. Better is to follow all SOPs while visiting the coaching centers. Dear students, life is a precious gift of God and you need to save your lives first and then should give preference to the rest of the things. Dear students, today we are dealing with very important chapter in your English grammar, that is the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, very important tense. That present perfect tense is the tense in which the actions are said that have the present consequence. Actions have already been done, but they have the present consequences. For example, I have reached school. That means the action has been done recently. It has present consequences. So it is sometimes past. For example, I have reached the school. That means action has been done, but it has got the present consequences. But what is its structure? It is have plus third form of verb and has plus third form of the verb. You have to use have with I, you and plural and has with the third person singulars. For example, I have reached the school, you have reached the school, they have reached the school. These are the examples of present perfect. Remember, present perfect tense is a tense in which you find third form of the verb and before the third form of the verb there is have or has. But you have to keep in the mind that present perfect tense is a tense that in which the actions are said that are of recent past, or we can say that have present consequences. I reached school, I have reached the school, I have gone to school, I have played cricket. These are the actions that are of recent nature, or we can say these actions have been done but have the present consequences. Dear students, constructions like this: have plus third form of verb, has plus third form of verb. You have to use have with I, you and plurals, and you have to use has with she, he, we can say the third person singulars. Dear students, so the construction came to your mind. That means have plus third form of verb and has plus third form of verb. For examples, they have played cricket, you have played cricket, I have played cricket, she has played cricket, Arshad has played cricket, he has played cricket, or the examples of present perfect tense. You have to keep simply in the mind that present perfect tense is a tense in which you find the third form of the verb. Before the third form of verb there is have or has, and has is used with third person singulars and have is used with I, you and plurals. Dear students, how you can form it is negative now. Negative means why you deny the things, why you find the not. I have reached the school. That it is negative can be formed like this: I have not reached the school. I have not reached the school. She has gone to school. She has not gone to school. Is its negative? How its interrogative can be formed? Interrogative are sentences are those sentences in which questions are asked and they end with the question mark. Rashid has gone to school. Rashid has not gone to school. Is its negative? Has Rashid gone to school? Is its interrogative? So simple. You have to keep in the mind. You have to use has for making the interrogative of present perfect tense. Dear students, once again I am repeating the things. Present perfect tense is a tense in which the actions are said that are of recent past, or we can say that have the present consequences. And constructions like this: have plus third form of verb, has plus third form of verb. And have is used with I, you and plural, and has is used with third person singulars. Its examples are they have reached school, they have gone to school, they have played cricket, she has gone to school, she has played cricket. Dear students, how it is negative and interrogative can be formed so simple, you have to keep in the mind. She has gone to school, she has not gone to school, has she gone to school, it is interrogative. Interrogative are those sentences in which simply questions are asked and it end with the question mark. Dear students, how it is passive can be formed. Dear students, active verb is a verb that is dominated by the subject of the verb. That is dominated by the subject of the verb. Where the passive is what? Where the subject of the verb is acted upon. He has played cricket. He has played cricket. He is subject. Played is verb and cricket is object. When we are changing it into the passive, in passive, the subject of the verb is acted upon and object comes first. He has played cricket. Cricket has been played by him. He gets changed into him. Take one more example. Rashid has kicked a boy. Rashid has kicked a boy. Here boy is object, Rashid is subject and kicked is verb. And when we change active sentence into passive sentence, its meaning never gets changed, but its voice gets changed. It's only voice gets changed. In active voice, in active verb, the verb of the sentence is dominated by the subject, while in the passive voice, the subject is acted upon. Rashid has kicked a boy, kicked a ball or boy, a boy has been kicked by Rashid. Dear student, this is how it is passive can be forward. Now it's Urdu. Dear students, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस वो टेंस होता है जिसमें वर्ब की तीसरी फॉर्म इस्तेमाल होती है और इससे पहले क्या हो जाता है, हैव या हैज़ इस्तेमाल होता है. और प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस वो टेंस होता है जिसमें रीसेंट पास्ट के एक्शन बताए जाते हैं, यानी जिनमें जिस एक्शन में प्रेजेंट कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस मौजूद हैं, यानी प्रेजेंट नताज इसमें मौजूद होते हैं जो बिल्कुल रिसेंट में एक्शंस हो चुके हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, मैं 10 बजे स्कूल पहुंचा हूं और 10:10 पे ये कहता हूँ आई हैव रीच्ड द स्कूल. अदरवाइज इट इज ए पास्ट, बट द प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस टेल्स अस दैट द एक्शन हैज़ बीन डन रिसेंटली. ये अभी ये एक्शन हुई है. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इसमें सिंपल आपको याद रखना है, इसमें हैव थर्ड फॉर्म के साथ आ जाती है. बिफोर द थर्ड फॉर्म, यानी थर्ड फॉर्म के से पहले इसमें हैव आ जाता है या हैज़ आ जाता है. अब सवाल पैदा होता है कि हैव किसके साथ इस्तेमाल होता है, हैज़ किसके साथ इस्तेमाल. हैव इस्तेमाल होता है आई यू एंड प्लूरल के साथ, और हैज़ होता है इस्तेमाल थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर ही शी. आप मिसाल के तौर पर शी हैज़ प्लेड क्रिकेट, शी हैज़ प्लेड क्रिकेट. इट्स द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ किसकी एग्जाम्पल है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस की, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट की, नो कंटिन्यूअस, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट की. और इसके बाद दे हैव प्लेड क्रिकेट, दे के साथ हैव फिर थर्ड फॉर्म, आई के साथ हैव फिर थर्ड फॉर्म, यू के साथ हैव फिर थर्ड फॉर्म, ही शी एक नाम के साथ हैज़ फिर थर्ड फॉर्म. और इसका जब नेगेटिव बनाते हैं हम बिल्कुल आसान तरीके में, फॉर एग्जांपल राशिद हैज़ प्लेड क्रिकेट, राशिद हैज़ नॉट प्लेड क्रिकेट. और इसका इंटरोगेटिव जब बना होता है हैज़ राशिद प्लेड क्रिकेट. और जब हम इसका पैसिव करते हैं ना, पैसिव एक्टिव से पैसिव, एक्टिव वो होता है जिसपे सब्जेक्ट डोमिनेट करता है, सब्जेक्ट जिसपे डोमिनेट करता है. और पैसिव क्या होता है, इसमें जो सब्जेक्ट होता है वो एक्टेड upon होता है, इस पे एक्शन होती है. Rashid has played cricket and cricket has been played by Rashid. Dear student, this is all about present perfect tense. Hope you might have grasped the concept. In case of any confusion that may strike your mind after watching this video, you can call me on 7006671106 or WhatsApp me on the same number. And when you post your query by any means, by WhatsApp or calling, within short duration of time, your query or confusion shall be cleared. Dear students, the only mantra by which you can reach to the top is that you have to make self-study, you have to put SX, you have to do hard work. Dear students, coronavirus has its new strain now. Better is to follow all SOPs while moving to the coaching centers. Thanks. Be well said.